Also, there's a feature film being made about my story.
Really?
That they're already in pre-production. From what I understand, it's being picked up by a company called Lionsgate.
Okay, yes.
And they're going to follow me around at the talk and come home. They've already been here quite a few times. And I'm going to be on various shows here and there. Hopefully, from what I understand, looks like I'm going to be touring South America with Jaime Musan next year.
Fantastic. I love Jaime.
And then I'm also going to be in the new paranormal activity movie called Area 51.
Oh, really?
I got like maybe a 2-minute spot in that movie.
What do you mean, acting?
Yeah.
Okay. Congratulations.
Well, not really acting. They just have me. I'm supposed to play a father of a girl in this movie, and I've got like a 2-minute spot just saying a few words, and that's pretty much it.
Very interesting. The world is opening up for you. You're so busy. Your story is being blasted all over the world. One last time for people out there, what's the website where they can see your stuff?
www.stan, S-T-A-N, Romanek, R-O-M-A-N-E-K.com.
I have two small questions for you, Stan, before I go, and if I don't ask you, they're going to eat away at me. The first one is, did all of this amazing footage that you say you've got of other videos that haven't even been broadcast yet, do you present all that stuff at your lectures?
I do. And I get to. I can't do it, over the internet because I've got a contract with these people doing the documentary.
Okay.
All the equations and stuff are to the public. Anybody can look at those, and maybe somebody can help us figure it out. Some of them are known, some of them aren't known. It's got and I'm talking top physicist, MIT physicist, baffled. So maybe somebody else can figure it out. Okay. There's a lot of stuff that's on the internet. Some of it's not, but I get to show it at my presentations. In this presentation in California, I get to do my full presentation, and I got to tell you, it freaks people out.
I'm sure it does. Now, you said there's a movie by Lionsgate as well as a documentary coming out about you?
There's a movie. It's a movie slash, I don't know how you call it. It's like a documentary movie.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That they're doing about my story.
And one last thing, Stan, before we let you go, we really appreciate you taking all this time with us today.
Oh, sure.
Is there, with your contact with these beings, have they ever indicated what their mission is? What are they trying to do with us?
Yeah, they hint around at it, but it's nothing, it's still an enigma to me, Okay. I try to look at this with the most analytical mind I can. I can't, I'm not going to jump to conclusions. I'm not going to, and I like to play devil's advocate with myself, but it seems like the group that's involved with me really wants to help. But they seem to have rules. They can't, and from what I understand, we have to do it ourselves. We can't ask for help or else we lose. Mm-hmm.
Now, have you been aware, is this the only, you seem to indicate there's more species like that?
Oh, absolutely. There has to be. Interestingly, I talked to a NASA astronomer, took me off to the side, and he said, look, I believe that there's stuff out there that has to be. There's over 400 billion planetary systems in our galaxy alone. Mm-hmm. That means there's 400 billion stars with planets rotating around them. There are over 400 billion galaxies in the universe. So 400 billion times 400 billion is a lot of places for beings to be. To think we're the only ones, you'd have to be fooling yourself.
Yeah, you'd have to be pretty dumb, actually. But in your own personal experience, how many species have you come in contact with?
At least 3 different types. What the possum people, that I call the possum people, the ones that look like gray but aren't really gray, they're kind of a taupe color.
Okay.
And then the ones that look like a bug,
yeah,
like a big grasshopper, or I think they call them mantis, I'm not sure.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, Stan, listen, thank you so much for taking the time right here on Atlantic Canada's only paranormal expanding consciousness and radio broadcast, The Unified Field. Thanks, Mr. Romanek. Best of luck in the future, and really great talking to you. I hope we can talk again in the future.
You bet. Thank you for having me on.
That was Stan Romanek talking to us in the Unified Field Project Studios here just a few weeks back. He's got a brand new book out entitled Messages, the world's most documented extraterrestrial contact story. And it's got some pictures in there of some of the things that he's talking about. And there are some videos up on YouTube and his website, stanromanek.com. I think that's it. Definitely look into it. Decide for yourself what you think is going on. I love the story. I love his story. I love everything he's telling me, but something in my gut makes me feel a little uneasy about the whole thing. But I don't know. Definitely a lot of interesting things going on there. I did pick up his book Messages after this interview, maybe a day or two later, and I read it in about a day or two. And it was interesting, very neat. Interesting the way he did it. Some amazing information has come out of him under hypnosis. Some amazing things have been relayed to him that he's sharing with us. Is it a hoax? I don't know. Definitely a compelling story nonetheless. And he's so sincere. So it probably did happen, but to what extent is up for contention, I don't know. You be the judge. Very interesting anyway. Check out Messages, his new book. I hope you enjoyed the interview. There's lots more to come here on the Unified Field. But before I go and move on into the next segment, Stan, if you're listening, I want to say thank you very much. It was an honor and a privilege for you to come on the program out of your busy schedule and talk to us and help open some minds. Help us to ponder new quandaries and forays into the unknown. So thank you, Mr. Romanek. All right, moving right along, we're going to take a quick break here and come back because we've got a lot of stuff to talk about on the Exopolitical Pulse and the SciTech News. But before that, I got to say this. Listen, I just poured myself another cup of delicious pumpkin spice coffee. Yeah, I'm still drinking the pumpkin spice coffee. Like, I got other little coffee, like regular coffee. I've been trying to, like, just slip a little bit of pumpkin spice into that here and there because I got to be honest with you, I just love, a regular fair trade organic dark roast coffee. And having this whole bag of pumpkin spice, although it is local and organic, it's hard to get rid of it because you can only take so much pumpkin spice. But it is delicious nonetheless. Anyway, very seasonal too. What's the other thing I was going to tell you? Oh yeah, this week has been I've been eating so much Asian stuff. Like the last episode I had hot noodle bowls. I had more noodles at the end of the show. Right now, actually, I have a hot steaming bowl of noodles in front of me. I went for a Chinese buffet at the Dragon King down there on Lower Water Street with my family yesterday morning for lunch. Woo! Can't get enough. Just love it. Anyway, stick around, guys. We've got lots more to come right here on UFR, your favorite station, 88.1 FM, CKDU on the dial, broadcasting from not only the Unified Field Project Studios, but from the wonderful and historic Dalhousie Campus University, situated in downtown of historical Halifax on the eastern seaboard of Canada, on Atlantic Canada's only paranormal, expanding consciousness, exopolitical freedom radio, the Unified Field. We'll be right back.
There must be some other better way for this. If I'm colder, skin worn shoulder, my love, in time you'll break me I'm broken again. My love, I might be wrong to be saying this. Kind of steely, you wouldn't want to be me, my love. Can we just lay down here, let the night begin? 'Cause I've been accused for being unkind so many times, so many times. Kind of steely, you wouldn't want to be me, my love. Love, 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 love. Kind to me, robot heart, it's fragile too. Keep it well, keep it true, my robot heart. Kind to me, robot heart, it's fragile too. Keep it well, keep it true, my robot heart. So please, kind to me, robot heart, it's fragile too. Keep it well, keep it true, my robot heart. Kind to me, robot heart, it's fragile too. Keep it well, keep it true, my robot heart.
That's Hoxley Workman with Robot Love from the album Milk from August 2010, released on Isadora Records. Hope you enjoyed that. I'm Justin Brown, host of Atlantic Canada's only paranormal radio broadcast, and we've got all kinds of news to talk to you about today. We're going to source a couple different places, primarily for our exopolitical news. We're going to be doing a little bit of Phantoms and Monsters. From Lon Strickler, I think his name is there. And also we're going to be looking at Pop Sci. Popular Science, of course, the magazine. There's all kinds of stuff to talk about here. The first thing I probably want to talk about is, I would like to talk about the email I got from Paul Hellyer, actually. So basically, like I said, I had Paul Hellyer on the program for an interview. That show, of course, will air in 2 weeks, coming into the end of October, into the early November, actually. It should be, the first week of November. You look at your calendar. I don't have my calendar right in front of me here. 2 weeks from now. Anyway, he sent me an email about the Stan Fulham thing that I was telling him about in the interview, that he had predicted something happening on October 13th. All over the world, some sort of UFO event. And everybody was up in arms saying, oh great, here we go, here's another guy claiming to have some information who's, essentially, as Randolph says there, cries fire in the theater. Okay, and so October 13th had come and gone, and I had said, oh great, here it is, another Blossom Goodchild sort of scenario. But Romanek here says the same thing in our interview, that his sources, who I assumed was Stan Fulham, said that an event was to happen in October. So I didn't see anything happening on October 13th, but here I am browsing on the internet, and I found information that indeed, apparently, some sources say did happen. I've seen some videos in New York, some from Texas, some other parts of the world. I'm going to talk about that right here. This is reported, I believe, by Alfred Weber. Yeah, Alfred Weber wrote this through Examiner.com. And basically, this is it right here. Rumors of an alien UFO invasion, UFO decloakings multiply, as do forthcoming alien invasion movies. This is the first of an Examiner.com series of articles on an alien invasion of Earth, whether a real or staged false flag operation, and on ethical extraterrestrial UFO landings. In the face of a forthcoming bumper crop of alien invasion and staged alien invasion movies. And you'll remember that, folks. If you listened to the last episode, I read a bunch of quick snaps of movies coming out about aliens and alien invasions.